Hi, and welcome to Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets, episode number 5.
5, yep.
5.
Yes.
5.
We can do this.
5.
We're
5. We're episode number 5 already. Can you believe it? It's crazy, right?
It's insane, yeah.
Flying by, but we're answering lots of questions. And so, if you have not joined us before, and even if you have, I want to remind you of what this is all about. So this is Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets, and the big question we're trying to answer is this: how do we lose weight while still feeling great without cheating by taking dangerous supplements, drugs, or undergoing surgeries that could really hurt us? And how do we sort through all the confusing information out there when it comes to how to eat and exercise to be healthy and to lose weight? So that's the question, and this Fitness and Fat Loss Secrets Facebook Live will answer those questions. So for you out there right now, when you come on, what I want you to do is a couple things for me. I want you to like and share this Facebook Live so other people can see it and learn from it too. And I want you to ask me your most pressing question. What's preventing you from going from where you are today to where you want to go in terms of your fitness and or weight loss, right? Ask me anything, ask me everything, because all your questions are important. And I guarantee whatever question you're thinking of, someone else is also thinking of it and struggling with the exact same thing. So bring on the questions. You can ask them in the comment section below, and then we'll answer them for you either live on the next week's session, or we'll answer them in the comments below, or both, okay? All right, that said, the format of the time is...
Yeah, the format is going to be one question where Jay's going to have about 10 minutes to answer it, followed up by 5 quick rapid-fire questions that will just make Jay have to condense his knowledge into some brief sentences here. And then following that, we'll say goodbye to you here and continue on for another question with the members that are in the boot camp. Some good questions today. I did some research myself, even to find some ones that I thought would be very beneficial to all the people that I see come in from Groupons or just coming and checking us out. Even there's been a lot of common questions that I try to reframe to be the most benefit to anyone that's listening here too. So let's get started, shall we?
Let's roll.
Let's
excited. Let's go.
All right, so the first one, just kind of like a quick celebration to start off, is we had a Groupon member that in 7 weeks, of the time that she was kind of in and out here, lost 28 pounds.
Wow.
Just found that out yesterday, just on the phone with her.
That's awesome. I'm just finding out right now. So this is so cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. So it was crazy to hear.
That's amazing.
Very, very cool. So with that question arose was like, I do see a lot of different members coming in and out. So what would the recipe be for someone to not get good results with us?
Ooh, a good recipe to not get results. Pretty much, I think, is to just not show up. Not show up and don't do anything that we're asking you to do. So if you sign up in any way that you come to us, and you then don't consistently come, for one, like when it comes to weight loss, right, you think of the triangle, and so in the triangle we have fitness on one, or exercise, cardiovascular exercise, strength exercise on this part, and at the bottom you have nutrition. And I put the bottom nutrition because that's the foundation for a weight loss result. So kind of assuming people come to us either to improve fitness or to lose weight, and it's usually both. But you have to have the nutrition piece right, so you got to get the information that we send out, and you can find lots of free information from us from the Altman Fitness blog. You can also search on the Altman Fitness Facebook page, and when you become a member, every Monday I send out a fitness tip along with a recipe, and then on Tuesday we send out an additional tip. On Wednesdays we're doing this Facebook Live to answer any questions that potentially come up, and on Fridays I send out an additional recipe to help with what to eat when it comes to losing weight. So pretty much if you sign up and you are brave enough to walk through the door, and then that's the first big step, because sometimes it takes a lot of courage, right? Just to muster it up. You know you need to do this. You know you should do this, but for whatever reason you're not taking that step. If that's you out there right now, I want to say just get your butt up and walk through the door. That's going to be your hardest step. And we help you with all the rest. We intentionally make our classes for all fitness levels, whether you're a beginner, if you're intermediate or advanced. We can make the classes adjust just for you so that we can take good care of you all along your individual journey from where you are to where it is you want to go. And that's really it. Once you do that, what happens is you start catching momentum. You do a workout, you start gaining some energy from that. You might feel some soreness, and that lets you know that you're doing something for yourself. And that's not a bad thing, it's a good thing to let you know that you're charging up your metabolism. And so that's that part of it. When you do that, naturally, what I recognize in people for the 20 years I've been doing this kind of thing is that people, when they begin to exercise, that as a foundational component, they naturally start eating better. They come in, they work out, and then you don't want to screw it up by going home or going out somewhere and screwing up with the eating part. So just because you're exercising, most people then take that and start eating better. Then once you start eating a little bit better, depending on the individual knowledge of what to do, that's where we come into play. If you're out there watching and you show up here, if you ever get stuck for any reason at all, I don't care if it's an injury, if it's not quite sure if you should increase your weights, not sure what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and or dinner, or snacks, we have the answers for all of that. And then in addition to that, we're going to motivate you, and we're going to introduce you to people that are going to become your friends. And when you start hanging out with people that are more like-minded, they encourage you to eat better. They encourage you to get back in here for exercise if you've missed a day. They do the thing, they're after the exact same things that you are after out there. And it's really important to get yourself associated to people that are doing the same things that you want to do, that you aspire to, and befriend them, because the research is pretty clear that the closest 5 people to you in your life are the ones that you'll be the most like. And that's the most like in terms of financially, that's the most like in terms of what you do to take care of yourself, and it goes on and on and on and on, right? You think back to when we're young, and your parents always say, be careful who you choose as your friends. And that's the reason why, because they influence you. And sometimes, even if you think that they don't, they do. And so if you choose wisely, pick a tribe, and inside the walls of Altman Fitness, you're going to pick a tribe who's all trying to lose weight and to get more fit. And so you automatically gain a tribe. And so really, it becomes fail-proof. If you come in, get through the door, and you do the exercise is written in a way to be the most efficient way that science tells us today to exercise for fat loss. So the idea is, we know that you out there, you're busy. And many of you maybe would not even choose to exercise, but for it's good for you. You know all the benefits for the exercise. So we take the stance of, we want to get you in. We want to help make this whole process the most efficient possible. So we follow exactly what the science says in terms of the exercise. So all you have to do is show up and do whatever we have written and what the trainer in front of you is asking you to do. That's it. Show up and do it. No thinking. And then when it comes to the eating part, we have also dialed in eating plans, including coming up our 6-week body transformation challenge, which is about 80% full today. I'll put a link to that below this video today. So if the 6-week body transformation challenge is something you're interested in, I want you to check it out. You can read more about it below. I'm not going to go into it now, but read more about it at the link that I post below if you're interested. The bottom line with that one is if you want to lose as much weight, if you want to transform your body as much as possible in just 6 weeks' time, then sign up. And you got to do it quickly because it is filling up. As of yesterday, we were at 80% capacity I anticipate we're going to fill up before the closing date, which is next Wednesday at 6 p.m. So if you're even thinking about it, get signed up. All right. Did that answer your question?
Yes, in many different ways too. So that's very good. It does baffle me sometimes what I see with results with just different people that come in. It's been very consistent that people get results with Groupons or anything that does come in, the 3 free even. It's been very, very consistent with results, but it's just a matter of, I was just curious on your take on what that would be, and that's a holistic approach to solving that problem, so I do like that.
Yeah.
All right, so that is our first question. It was 10 minutes was the answer time, and you did a perfect job of making it last just that length. We have 5 rapid fire questions, so these are going to be some quicker ones. Number 1 is, why do I feel more energy after the Altman Fitness workouts?
Oh, good question. What it does is it spikes your metabolism. When you spike your metabolism, more energy.
Simply put, okay?
Yep.
And it's just the style of these workouts too that do it. So it's
it.
awesome.
Go and stimulate your metabolism.
Simple as that. Okay. In order to lose weight, I have to suffer. Let's say this is a belief. I have to suffer in some way, shape, or form.
I would turn that question on its head and I'd say, by not losing weight, you are suffering. So you can just choose your suffrage. I mean, depends on how you're looking at it, right? Like, if you eat well and exercise and your body feels amazing, that's truly a ticket to freedom. The freedom to live in a body that feels amazing for you and serves you. And not exercising and living in a body that's 10, 15, 20, 50, 100 pounds overweight, whatever it might be, that's truly suffering. And I've talked to you out there that are in that, and I know you're suffering. And so just flip the script.
Well done. Number 3, eating too fast or eating too much in one meal. Why is that good or bad?
Eating too fast or eating too much in one meal. So I'll start with the eating fast. So eating fast, for one, you don't realize that you're full until about 20 minutes after you have food into your stomach. So if you eat slower, for one, it's going to help you to realize you're full when you're actually full, and it takes some time. The other part of it is a digestion piece. If you're eating fast, likely you're not chewing well. You're swallowing bigger chunks of food. When you swallow big chunks of food, it takes your body a lot of work to digest, and it's going to make you feel heavy. It's going to make you feel lethargic. It's going to it's not good for you, and then it's harder for your body to assimilate, meaning like to digest, to break down all that food. And so some of that food, even if it was great food, just passes right through you without your body being able to take advantage of it.
Interesting. Chew your food. I wouldn't have thought of that one too.
Chew your food. Chew your food till it's liquid, then swallow it down.
Gotcha. Okay. Number 4. Online, it's very, very popular for people to be searching for a flat stomach.
Yeah.
As all the body parts is one of the most popular ones. So that being said, or more specific areas, someone has a specific area where they want to make toner or whatever they want to do with it. What is the best way to make a flat stomach or a specific body part look more aesthetically pleasing?
Yeah, the easiest thing anyone can do for a flat stomach, like right now that you can do, is literally suck your stomach in. And it might sound generic, but I want to tell you, there's a muscle called your transverse abdominis that wraps around to your low back, and it helps hold everything in. So that's my simple fast tip for a flat stomach. Do that. And then it obviously is the eating and exercise that helps for the longer term, but suck your stomach in. Walk around with your stomach pulled in as much as possible. It helps for that particular muscle group, the transverse abdominis.
Good way to condense that answer quickly again. That's good. All right. And the last question we have, and we're right on time for the most part here, is what are the risks to my health if I'm overweight? kind of a quick answer.
You know, the number one risk to your health when you're overweight is cardiovascular disease. And so when you get overweight, it puts fat around your heart, around your lungs, and all the arteries get fat into them. And so it drives blood pressure, increases your chance for a heart attack, increases your chance for stroke. And then not far behind that at all is diabetes. So when you, lots of risk factors.
Okay. Well condensed again. Okay, good. Those are the quick 5 questions.
All right, 5 questions.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
5 and 5. Done.
Perfect.
Very good. Very good.
All right. So at this part, I want to say, for one, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for putting your questions in. I'm grateful for you. And thank you for liking and sharing what we're doing here. Remember, if you have questions, or the questions you do have, I should say, I know you have questions, ask them, please. Ask them below. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to give you this advice for free. So like it and share it and pass it on. And at this time, we're going to say goodbye to the Altman Fitness page, and we're going to move over to our Altman Bootcamp member page only. And what is the question we're going to be answering today in the Altman Bootcamp page?
The question there is going to be just overall, like the obesity rates in America is 1 in 3.
Yes.
What are your thoughts and opinions on why does it seem it's almost cultural conditioning to have us be 1 in 3 obese?
This is going to be
so
good.
Like
right.
a very really bird's eye perspective of what are we up against?
Yeah, you got it. I love the question. All right, cool. So that's going to be the question we'll be answering over here at the Altman Bootcamp page. So stick around there. And for the Altman Fitness page, I want to say, again, thanks for tuning in. If you've not taken your first step and walked through the door here, and I want to invite you to do it, and I want to invite you to do that for free. Below this video, I'll be posting a link for 3 free afterburn workouts. Click the link, sign up, and then we'll see you on the other side, all right? Thanks so much. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.